Troy, you are back in the NFC East this week. The New York Giants host the Washington Redskins. I know that's a rematch of the game you saw in Week 1 down in Landover, and I want to talk about the Giants because last week, on the verge of losing their fifth straight game, fourth quarter comeback engineered by Eli Manning, and for all the talk of Tim Tebow, Eli Manning has been pretty darn good in the fourth quarter, especially this season. 14 fourth-quarter touchdown passes has already tied an NFL record. And I want to talk about performing in those situations where you're behind in the fourth quarter. Do some guys thrive when they're, in a sense, forced to take more risk?
Well, I think it's a good question. It's a good point. And the short answer to that is yes. I think Eli he's been good really every game, all four quarters for the most part. I mean, the guy's just been absolutely phenomenal. You talk about how well he's played in the fourth quarter. Nobody's played better. He leads the NFL in quarterback rating in the fourth quarter. 5 comeback wins when trailing in the fourth quarter. He saved their season last week against the Cowboys. So, he's a unique player. I think if you look at, what Tim Tebow, for instance, has been able to do, he plays better as the game moves along. And there are some quarterbacks that are like that. There are some guys that perform much better when the game's on the line. We've seen that, over the years. Roger Staubach was certainly one of those guys, John Elway and Joe Montana. And Eli Manning has shown some of the same qualities, certainly this year, but also in years past.